I'm ready to do the rest of my face. I do believe that I got a little bit darker because we've been getting lots of sun, we thank God. So I went to get a darker shade of foundation, and I got this one from Fenty Beauty in shade 445. Oh, there we go. I think it's actually a really good match. I might have put too much over here. Yeah, oh my gosh, it's very light coverage. The one that I usually use is NARS. It's not really like the best skin match for me now with my tan. That's why I'm using this fancy one. NARS, like all this would have been gone by now. Like it gets darker really quickly. Now I'm just building coverage. And I don't go anywhere near my eyes because that's a job for the concealer. In the outer corner, I like to use the NARS, the walnut, the one that I use at the top. I like to use it under here because I feel like it's closer to my skin tone and closer to my concealed area. In terms of skin tone, it is a little bit more on the red undertone, I would say, but that's fine because I do need to bring a little bit of color back into my life. And then I'll use the one that I used in the inner corner. I'm gonna have that, the one that I used under my eye, I'm gonna have that in the inner corner, like that. I'm gonna put a little bit more. Honestly, the foundation, the concealer, and the contouring is the easy part, baby. It's the eyes. Honestly, I could have done without all the eyes. So while we let it sit, we're going to do some contouring. And I saw this really cool thing where they blend blush with contour, which is what I'm going to do. So for the blush, I'm going to use e.l.f. in the color Suave Mauve. Oh, Suave Mauve. The concealer that I use is the NARS concealer. This is what I use to contour. NARS concealer in the shade Dark Coffee. And then blend that in. It just melts. I'm gonna put a little bit more. Okay. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay. I overdid this and I look ridiculously embarrassed, which I am. Like, is it giving sunburn? You know what? I'm just gonna stop. We're gonna stop right now before I cry. Let's move on. Let's go back to old girl here. I'm gonna take the blush again and I'm gonna put it right under here. Right under here. And then we're gonna try to blend it out. And then I'm going to take the concealer thing again and I'm gonna just do that. Over it. I just want to brighten there a little bit, just a little bit more. So I'm taking the NARS concealer. It's really small because I don't use a lot of it. In the shade Chantilly, like, which is probably the lightest shade. I'm just gonna put a dot here. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. And then we're gonna blend it out. gonna dry it up a little bit. Then go in again. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's more of the effect that I was looking for. It's giving UK body bright eye. There we go. I don't want to go too far with it. Just in like the middle here. And then let's do the same here. That's, don't want to do too much. Okay, I am going to use LA Pro Concealer. Showed us just here. Here. Honestly, contouring is a little bit of a dance, you know, between concealer and contour. And then in the middle, you conceal. And then you blend some more. I really like to blend out my contour. Some people like to leave it where it's like really prominent. I cannot. And then I like to put some in the corner of my nose here, the corner of my nose here. Now, as you guys can see, my face is still pretty shiny and pretty oily, but everything looks great. Now it's time for setting. Setting is why I like to make my face so moisturized and so oily. Like, what I found is that when I don't moisturize enough on my face, my skin ends up looking very, very flaky and cakey. Will love this with the blush. Oh, I didn't even tell you guys what I'm using. I'm using the CoverGirl True Blend Minerals. Put it under here, everywhere I concealed, and down here around my mouth, and then blend that out. What I like to do is I like to take the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter. Yo, let me wipe that. Embarrassing. Fenty Beauty. Ooh. Anyways, this is what it looks like. You can't even see because of the reflection. It's the Fenty Beauty setting spray, setting powder. This one is in the color Honey, and I like to use it for contouring my cheeks because it's not as white per se. You see that? Like, it's not as harsh. It blends into my skin very well, but still gives me that effect. You know what I mean? Like, without making me look ghosty and like really harsh. I want to get rid of the excess, so I'm just gonna blend it out, brush it off like that. Ta-da! And last but not least, I'm gonna contour my jawline. And then I just take some of that and I just put it all over for a cohesive look. And just like that, my face is done. And now we have to do the lips. I wanna be my dream.